guys, the last time we spoke, I said I was gonna sit and at some point edit the content, just edit the content. And so this is me pushing through. I am tired, but I am going to edit the content. And so this is actually a property in which we ended up doing the bedroom, the bathroom, the hallway, all new flooring throughout, and a lot was done in here. Let me just say, normally I'm not this hands on, but depending on the day, okay, I can't take a whole lot of discussion. And the guys were going back and forth about whatever, whatever, whatever. And I'm like, you know what? Let me do this. Because one thing that I have figured out about these men is they don't want you to outman them. And so once they see me cutting and working and I'm moving faster than them, they then get a little bit of fire up underneath their tail and they get to working. And so I absolutely love what I do, but I will say over the past couple of years, I have realized how male dominated this is. And I wish there were more women contractors and carpenters and all of that. I feel like it would be such a well-ran oil machine. Normally for day one, it's really all hands on deck. So I have the guy that I used to use for framing. He's doing all the framing. So what he does is we're taking these pillars down. We're doing a fireplace. We're adding trim. We're also closing up this awkward wall in the primary suite. And you see how the guys are moving with the carpet? Let me just tell you, they got to see you working, because if they see you just like whatever, then they're going to be whatever. But when they see you working, they don't want to be embarrassed, because they be thinking they're not going to get paid, and they're not, because I ain't got time, okay? But the first day is normally all hands on deck. We're framing, we're doing all that, and pretty much it took him like about 2 hours to get this framing up. And I normally like to have all the material there at the client's home, so that way while we're building, everything is set up. So now I'm going into the primary bath, and while I was doing the carpet, there was someone in the primary breaking up all the tile, getting rid of all the plumbing, cutting everything off, doing all of that. And then that guy also ended up doing the framing for the top. You see that I don't be liking these little awkward, I don't know, dust catchers. So I like to close them whenever I'm doing the renovation. I'm also taking notes of everything that needs to change, things that need to finish. And then the electrician came in about a day later to do all the electrical that's going to go for the new lighting, the ceiling fans, the recessed light, because although the room is really large, it was lacking a lot of light and the client wanted more light. As you can see, the pillars are now gone. Electrical is being done. And so we're adding sconce lights in here. We're doing the outlet for the TV. We're also moving some things around and all of that. I don't just have one person doing everything. I have a plumber, I have an electrician. Everyone is responsible for their own space, and so I could have 4 or 5 people in the house working and everything is pretty good. And you could peep my husband in the corner doing trim, and then the guys are in the bathroom taking out the measurement for the tub. This is the top for the tub, and I wanted him to try to match the tile as much as possible, so that way it looked kind of sort of but matched, but not necessarily. So I wanted to make sure everything was being done to the specification. And again, my husband has gotten extremely far in putting the trim. In the beginning, it was funny, and now we're making money. And so he's doing an absolutely fantabulous job. And so it's frustrating when you're trying to learn. Let me just say that it's not easy, but he now knows how to trim and do paint. So God forbid if anybody calls out, at least I know that I have the extra hands to do some work. I'm also doing some trim. So he handles all the basic line trim, and then I handle the trim around the light fixtures and outlets, and then I move everything. And then, of course, my guy that comes in for the drywall later on to make any other necessary changes that needs to happen to ensure the design to be successful. This is my painter, and let me just say, I absolutely love him. I don't paint, okay? I want every single one of my clients to be able to afford my painter, because when I tell you, when we go in, we do all that trim work. He comes in and he caulks everything, wood filler everything, paints everything, and it is absolutely gorgeous. He hands and he sprays and it looks good. In the process, it looks crazy, but when it's done, I'm telling you, he does such an amazing job with getting things done, and it's effortless. And so pretty much, again, we're just going around helping, sanding things down. This is the room going into its second coat. It still needs one more. We do go over fully during the consultation with the client, and they tell us exactly what they want, which most of my clients, they want their home to be neutral. They have raised their kids, some of them have raised the men's, and now they're in a position where they just really want to live their best lives and they don't want to worry about anybody anymore. And so they want to go neutral, because you don't see it now. You may not see it now, but a lot of the furniture that we end up pulling out in the beginning is actually really dark. Like, and I mean black, brown. And so when we're going in and we're doing renovation, we're getting rid of a lot of those dark color furniture and we're bringing in a new feel. When my clients send me a picture of them sitting up in their bed and they laying down, it makes me feel really good, because naturally I feel like we're givers, and so we tend to extend ourselves and overextend ourselves for everyone. And so when we can actually take a moment to start splurging on ourselves and spoiling ourselves, I'm definitely team that. If you don't know, your girl was single for 2.5 years, and let me just tell you, I was gifting myself the things, I was buying myself the things, and I was taking myself out to them things, and there's no better feeling. And I always think to myself that God allowed me to experience certain things, so that way when I do get my clients, I understand, like, when they're going through a divorce, when their kids have left their homes and now they're having to like figure out life all over again. Like, I get it, and I do my best to try to execute this new life for them as much as possible. And so I do put all of my energy and heart into that. And so with that, I cannot always edit and bring it onto YouTube so you guys don't see me that much. But I'm working, you guys. I'm working. And I don't have to do this, because sometimes it actually ends up costing me more money when things go wrong. Like, I have to cover, I have to fix it. But I really enjoy what I'm doing. I don't know if I'm ever going to quit. I think there's moments where I feel like I need to, but for right now, I really do enjoy what I'm doing, and it makes me happy, and I love seeing my clients happy. But I won't lie to you, if I don't say that, it's extremely frustrating at times, and I think about quitting all the time. And so when you start seeing me on here a little bit more, just know I probably gave up on doing this. And so, yeah, this is probably the very last week. We still have a couple more things that we have to kind of put in. The fireplace still needs to get under the coat. We painted it, then we had to get it skim again, then we had to sand, and then we need to do one last coat on here and just do a little bit more tweaks. But for the most part, the room looks so much bigger once the carpet is out. And let me just tell you something. You don't hate your home. I promise you, like, you don't hate your home. So I was able to give the client everything that they asked for. And for the record, a lot of you guys watch my YouTube channel. So when the clients reach out to me, they're like, Nadia, I love your fireplace. I love this. I love this. I want that. I want that. And I'm like, okay, so I need to find a way to execute it to them to make it theirs. But sometimes I will admit, it just looks like an extension of my house. But I do try to customize and personalize it. That way it looks like their own taste and style. You like it?
I love it.
Sorry.
It's perfect.
Well, she wants to pay for the base trim to get done, because I told her it's
It's standing out.
yeah. We need to go bright white, because it's over time. But we did that. We did that.
can't even say anything.
You go to the bathroom.
I saw the bathroom. I saw the closet. I went to the closet. I was all the way out. They was gonna put it in the thing. But even that was good. Like this. That's something I was worried about.
I wasn't worried about none of that.
Yeah. Oh my God. Damn.
You see the shower?
I see the shower.
Look at the wall, it's closed now.
Yep.
Even the doors, we're gonna get all the doors painted white.
What is it, like a copper?
No, that's exactly what we have at our house.
That's the same color?
Yes, positive. Oh no, we have black. We have black. She has
like a dark
brown.
I'm trying to tell you that.
Yeah, cause the gold wasn't hitting along with the gold for the shower.
This is crazy. Damn. In the bathroom.
Y'all, he act like we ain't just do this together.
I know we did it together, but it's just like seeing the progression of it still like, you know.
Bow bow.
You did that.
You know what that means, right?
What?
Next house, we're taking our time. We're gonna budget properly.
Yeah.
Walk to the fireplace. That looks so good.